Welcome back, everybody, to the Los Angeles Angels franchise with the two idiots. We are firmly in the bottom of the divisional rankings right now at 12 and 19. We have split the last 10, 5 and 5, but we are well behind, surprisingly, and good for them, the Athletics at the top of the division at 21 and 12. We will begin today by making two decent-sized moves. They're not earth shakers, but we do think they're going to be beneficial. Let's get into them now. First transaction today is going to be from free agency, and we're going to be picking up David Peralta. We have plans on where we're going to fit him in, but it's going to be as a DH. He's got high vision and high clutch at 69 each. He's got contact against both sides and power against righties. At 37 years old, he's in the twilight of his career, and have we not picked him out to sign him here, he would most likely never play baseball again. But we think that David Peralta can give us just a little bit of juice in the DH spot over current DH Mickey Moniak. So we acquired David Peralta off of free agency to DH for us and replace Mickey Moniak, who's currently DHing for us, but he's an outfielder. We don't really need him. And so we're okay with losing him. And then the Cardinals had pinpointed Caden Dana as somebody that they wanted. They are seeking a starting pitcher, and they're okay with losing Tink Hence. I think they want somebody right now that's decent. I don't know if their depth is just bad or what, but Tink Hence is actually 1 year older than Caden Dana. He's got a higher ceiling and a current higher overall. So I'm not sure what the angle is exactly for them targeting another starting pitcher that's younger and arguably worse. But we will go ahead and take Tink Hence off of the Cardinals' hands and lose two more pieces here. And I will say the rebuild is nearly complete as far as what we want to do this year. Still a lot of work to be done, but this might be the last trade or acquisition for quite some time. All right, so we've gotten our recent transactions out of the way. We have split the series so far with Detroit, a bombastic victory on Friday, 10-3. So far in the two-game series, we're split. There is two more games to go. We're going to sim Saturday and then get into scouting, and we'll finish the series after that. And that's a loss, 1-3. It's in danger of losing that, but we got to scout. So let's do that first.
We got some prospects to check out here. The 13 starting pitchers are the ones from last week. We're going to go and review those shortly. This time they found 6 catchers, and we got 3 first base prospects to check out. So we'll do that, and we'll be back.
Week 5 of scouting, we'll see everybody move regions. We're going to be going to the central region for starting pitchers and first basemen, and over in the east, looking for more catchers. With scouting done, we have lost 2 out of 3 so far to Detroit. We will finish that series today and try to sim forward into the next Saturday in the middle of the series versus Baltimore. Okay, we lost the series. We only picked up 1 win against Toronto in game 3. So now we're down to 13-25.
Wow. That's not a good week. Not at all. I mean, we tried against Toronto. We put up 5 runs in the first game. Second game, we got a 1, and then we put up 8 runs in the third game against Toronto. So our offense tried to do something, but man.
Who started in that third game versus Toronto for us?
Red
Lauder.
Yeah.
Hey, good for him.
Man, we got tagged up hard in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Man, they had 15 hits.
That hurts.
Only 1 home run, though. That's funny. The couple games we've looked at the box score, and the scores were like either huge or lopsided one with the other. The other opposing teams had like 1 or 2 home runs. They just put a lot of base runners on and score a lot of runs.
Yeah, a lot of small ball.
Yeah. We had nothing. Who got shelled in this game? Seth didn't even make it out of the second.
Well, here's the promising part of that, though, is that with only 1 1/3 and allowing in 4 earned runs, it only brought his ERA to 3.90. So I'm curious what it was prior to that.
Yeah, it's only a 3.90.
Yeah, exactly. At 4 runs without even getting out of the second inning should have ballooned that ERA so much. And with that in mind, it must have been below 3.
Yeah, it definitely was. Hey, Hunter Gaddis done well. He pitched 2 2/3, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts.
Hell yeah. With a 1.44 ERA after that. That's a great outing.
Yeah.
Happy to see him having success.
And Garrett McDaniels, 3 2/3, no earned runs.
Yeah, that's more like it.
That's that Rule 5 guy that's overperforming.
That's fantastic.
Nice. All right, we got a few diamonds in the rough. All right, let's jump back into some more scouting. So we have 12 starting pitchers to take a look at, 5 catchers and 5 first basemen. Let's have a look, and we'll be right back.
Week 5 of scouting gave us a few more late round picks that we're interested in. And moving on to week 6, we're going to switch regions for everybody again. It's a round robin sort of figure of just traveling around the globe looking for some decent prospects. We move east with starting pitchers and first basemen, and we go international looking for a catcher. Over the last week and a half, we've only had 2 victories coming against Detroit and Toronto. Let's see if we can avoid the sweep by Baltimore and check on how we do versus San Diego and then halfway through the series versus LA.
We're going to jump in and see how Justin Martinez handles this.
All right, we have a critical situation versus San Diego. It is the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs and 2 men on, and Campusano immediately gives us the ground ball, and Justin Martinez will register the save. The Angels win, for I think only our 3rd time in this month, but we'll take it. Every victory counts.
Yeah, we'll win any way we can. We don't care at this point. When we get a W, we'll take it. That was a quick critical situation.
In game 3 versus San Diego, we avoided the sweep with a 5-4 victory. Love that we got a critical situation there to see the win, so that's nice. We are just 1 win away. If we can win on the 20th, Tuesday, versus the Athletics, we will have Connect 4.
Oh, man, I am hoping for the win on the 20th then. We need that.
This team is so bad right now that we're not playing to win in the calendar other than to hit Connect 4.
Okay, not a problem. That's our goal going forward, folks.
All right, but we will go against the Titans of baseball today. The Dodgers at 29-15 before this series starts. Let's see if we can at least avoid a sweep there. Well, that's the first 2 games down, and it is Scout Day. And just a quick update here. We will not be showing the scouting screen from here on out. What we're going to do, just because we're kind of region hopping now, and that would just add a level of redundancy here in the videos for you guys. So we're going to try to speed up that process on the back end here with us. We will update when we go to build our draft board on draft day and show you some of the prospects that we're talking about. But as far as this screen right here with the week-to-week scouting updates, there's not going to be very many of them because we're just region hopping and we're looking primarily at later round picks. So to save you guys some viewing time and just to build the quality a little bit higher instead of the same things over and over again, we're going to skip scouting in the videos for the rest of the time until draft day. All right, 2 games down to the Dodgers. Can we survive? And I'm looking at the 20th. Come on, let's get that Connect 4. Oh,
we didn't get Connect 4.
Just missed it. We got the 19th.
We won the wrong game. We got swept by the Dodgers. How come?
No way. Hey, but you know what? We've won 3 games this week. 2 against the Athletics to split the series, and game 2 is a shutout versus Miami.
Oh, and we couldn't win the series. We tried. We tried hard.
Yeah.
But again, we failed.
Scored 5. It was a valiant effort.
Yep. You know, you always used to go kind of by that rule of 3. If you can kind of keep the opposing team to 3, you might have a shot, and we couldn't even do that.
Against Miami too. Yeah,
I know.
It hurts.
Let's put a hurting on the Yank meat. So we got this. We got this. We got it. We're gonna sweep the Yankees.
Oh boy.
Hey.
2 out of 3.
We won the series. I seen that.
Yeah, we won the series, and now the Rangers are knocking on the door.
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay. I don't know enough off the top of my head about Randy DeJesus.
Neither do I, so we'll have to take a look.
Say yes or no. Yeah.
He's a right fielder.
He's our lowest right fielder. C potential, 60 overall, 20 years old, getting some slow development.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're looking at
So far, I'm not turned off.
No, well, we'll see now. Wow.
B potential, 75 overall.
25 years old.
What? Are you sure? Did you call the right people?
He's not performing overly well right now.
No, which makes sense if they're looking for a trade, if they don't feel like he's going to work out for them at second base and they don't have another spot to put him. What's he making? Okay, so it's not a money drop for them.
No.
Plenty of team control. He plays nearly every goddamn position.
I know.
Entire infield and left and right. Very good defender. Great arm. Okay.
His vision, discipline, and clutch are not super exciting, but he's got good contact to right.
We've got years to train that up if we want.
Yeah.
I think we take it. He's their backup second baseman behind Marcus Semien, but here's the issue I see with their thinking is that Marcus Semien is 34 years old. I know he's still an 87, so like they're trying to get more out of him. Maybe I really don't know. I don't know what they would think in offering this to us because Duran right now at a 75 overall is absolutely solid. He's a great defender in multiple positions. Even if the bat's not doing that much for you, you still need a guy like Duran.
Definitely.
He's got great speed. So like, I don't know what the problem is.
Well, that is a first.
Wow. 13-2 versus Cleveland.
Holy, we beat the Yankees 9-3.
We take the series versus the Yankees and then we smash the Guardians in game 1, 13-2.
What in the
That's
hell?
Incredible.
16 hits.
Yeah, off of 4 home runs.
Royce Lewis, Zach Neto, Jason Dominguez, and David Peralta.
Wow. David Peralta at DH went 3 for 4 today with 4 RBIs, and he's hitting 362.
6 innings and 1 earned run and only 4 walks. No strikeouts, but that's fine.
Great relief by Hans Kraus. Silseth versus Gavin Williams in game 2 versus Cleveland. How do they bounce back?
Oh.
Ooh, yes.
Holy shit.
After the blowout victory in game 1, we are here in the bottom of the 9th, tied up at 7 with 1 out, bases loaded, and Justin Martinez trying to protect and push us into extra innings versus Will Brennan.
Yep.
And that's 2 swings and misses to start the at-bat. We've done a lot of trades with the Guardians. We've given them 5 players and taken 4 from them. So we are very familiar. But, wow, 7-7 now. We are ultra competitive. This is, I think, the best week of baseball we've played. We won the series versus New York 2-1. We blew out the Guardians in game 1. And here in game 2, we've got a chance to push extras. This has been a great week. And that's a swing and a miss from Brennan. Martinez 1 out away from pushing extras and getting out of the bases loaded jam. Jonkensi Noel is going to step to the plate, averaging 207.
Oh, shit.
May remember the name from last year, deep in the end of the season, or was it the postseason? I'm not positive. But Jonkensi Noel came in, pinch hit, and got a home run for the Guardians.
Man, he is turning on those.
Yeah, he's 0-2, very ahead of it. Off speed and away.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Nope, he went sinker inside.
Inside, that's fine. You got time to waste a pitch. It's 1-2. Buckle down, Martinez. Get us out of this.
Ball 2.
Oh, I wanted that call.
Oh, umpire, you're blind as shit. What the fuck?
2-2.
Oh.
Okay, 100 miles an hour top of the zone, and he'll foul it off. It's a good pitch, though. Come on, Martinez. And that is a pop-up high. The first baseman running back, and we will see extras today. We're going to push 10 at least versus Cleveland. Okay, and here he is. Fresh off the trade with the Rangers, it's Ezekiel Duran. And he's batting 5th for some reason.
Yeah, we put him in the lineup at 8th, and now he's sitting 5th.
I don't know, but we've got Clase on the mound here. Looks like he tried to close for them in the 9th as well, and he will remain out here in the 10th. O'Hoppe, the ghost runner, on second base, and it's 1-1 against Durant. Contact is made there. A dribbler to first base, which will advance the runner. We've got our first out now.
That's a productive hit, though. I'll take that.
Yes. Doing his job. Jason Dominguez, young prospect that we're happy to have, hitting above 250 so far this year. Yeah, 267 and 1 for 3 so far today.
1-0.
The pitch out. They are trying to stop what? A steal of home?
Yeah, what was that for?
From O'Hoppe?
Yeah, yeah, he's known for stealing home. That's a signature move.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, crap.
Oh. Could not have said it better myself. A pop-up right next to home plate, and Jason Dominguez is out. And now, Bryce Teodosio coming off of somewhere. He's not even on my... Yeah, he is on the bench player list. Okay.
Why is Peralta not in here?
I don't know. Maybe an off day for him. But we just had an off day before Game 1. Everybody should be rested enough to get into Game 2.
Yeah, I don't understand this one.
Okay. Yeah, really weird. And Teodosio will ground out to second base. And now we turn again to the bottom of the 10th and try to hold it one more time. We will bring in a new pitcher to try to do that. It's Jose Quijada, who's got a 3.38 ERA over 24 innings pitched. He's registered 10 holds for us, but he has taken 2 losses. A low strikeout rate, but a low average rate as well. He seems to be a contact pitcher.
Batting average against on both left and right is 171.
Yep. All right, Noel on second base is the ghost runner, and Bo Naylor is at the plate.
Way
to get strike 1 in there. Fastball on the outer edge. Naylor only averaging 203 to this point. Fouled away over and left.
Yeah, he's definitely a defensive first catcher.
Yeah. The 0-2 from Quijada. And we got him! The swing and a miss. High and tight. 3 strikes, and he's out of there. And now Lane Thomas, our old pal. One of the highlights of the Nationals series, coming back to haunt us now, averaging 280, and he's 3 for 4 today. Oh, boy. Okay, watches that slider.
Yeah, that's got him. No problem.
So far, 4 strikes from Quijada. Like what I'm seeing.
No.
This is up top, but that's not a bad spot to miss. If Thomas goes around on that, he's just going to pop it up.
Exactly. It's a good placement.
Yeah.
Ball 2.
This is inside. Kind of the same deal, but looking for the ground ball there. Quijada needs to dial in, though, as we're behind 2-1. And he does pop that up into center field, and that will be short enough to hold the runner. We've got 2 outs now from Quijada very quickly. And now it's Kevin Newman. We just recently made the trade. He was part of that Soler-Newman deal for Hunter Gaddis. Newman, a familiar face for us. Averaging 134 with runners in scoring position.
Crazy baseline there.
No.
Out of nowhere.
He is averaging 250, but 0 for 3 today. And here's the final hope to walk it off. And he'll foul that, so he's behind 1-2. Quijada has looked really good. Like the placement a lot on these pitches.
Yeah, he's being pretty precise. Most of his misses have been close. That was a little egregious, but most of his other misses have been, been pretty competitive. So.
Yeah, that might have been the only one that he kind of missed unintentionally. All the other misses have been pretty close, with the exception of that one there as well. So I feel like intentional misses are much different than just losing grip. And that's brought up into right, and it will go foul. The audience reaction scared me a little bit. Full count. Quijada versus Newman, bottom of the 10th. And that is driven to right field, going towards the gap, but we're there. Lawrence Butler able to track it down, and Quijada will get a hold, give us another chance going towards the 11th. Guardians are going to bring in Tim Herron, who through 14 innings pitched has got a good 2.57 ERA with a higher than average strikeout rate and a low average against him righties and lefties, particularly lefties, having a challenging time versus Herron.
And brought him in to face Tucker Flint.
This is a bench day. Tucker Flint is another backup guy for us, averaging 239.
Ahoy!
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Theodosio, our ghost runner right now. And then it's weakly fouled away. Flint behind 0-2 against Herron.
1-2.
And that's a good take below the zone. The slurve missing by about 8 inches.
Oh,
And that's good contact. Unfortunately, it's in the worst spot that you can put it. The runner goes back to second base. That's an easy first out for Cleveland. And now Matthew Lugo steps up, the third bench player to be featured in this situation. What is going on? Runner's going for third. The pitch is outside, and he is saved. Theodosio with his second stolen base of the year, 90 feet away from giving us a run.
I didn't see that coming.
Apparently neither did Cleveland as he got over there in a decent amount of time. All right, I'll take it. Okay, held back on the swing. He thought it was a little outside, but that's strike two. Lugo behind.
2-2.
Easy take up in the rafters there.
My question on this is, if we are a tie game, ugly swing.
No. Yeah, Lugo tied up in knots inside.
If we are a tie game, why are we not taking the guys that are on the bench off the bench and put the bench guys back on the bench?
Yes,
Ball.
that exactly. I'm not sure, but the lineup turns over. Zach Neto leading off today. All kinds of changes made by our manager. And Neto to left field. It's going back, and it stops before the warning track. And so we've got to hold him again as Stephen Kwan is under that for out number 3. This is where it can get a little bit of scary. Luis Rengifo, who we did trade to the Guardians, it was part of our first trade, is back up here. Newman on second. And so 2 former Angels might be able to put the nail in the coffin for us. Quijada still out on the mound in the bottom of the 11th to try to hold it one more time.
And Evo's hitting 300 and 1 for 3 on the day.
Yep. Okay, that goes foul down the third base line.
Shut him down.
Swing and a miss on the circle change. He was out ahead of it, expecting fastball. Quijada ahead 1-2. And contact is made there. It's pulled in swiftly at second base, and that is not a productive out for the Guardians. And now Stephen Kwan, one of my favorite players, is 2 for 5 today. He's gone yard. He's averaging 267. This is the most dangerous spot that we've seen in this game. And he'll watch strike 1. Quijada absolutely able to hold his own so far.
Oh, that was close.
Very, very close there. Some umpires have called that. I don't know if that's quite a 50-50 ball, but certain umps have preferences right there.
Ball off the plate.
Nope. Okay.
Juan's disciplined,
2-1. Yeah, I know. Just can't be beat. He will foul that one off. Quijada's evened it back up 2-2. Let's get something low and inside, I think. Try to tie him up to the ground ball. They go low and away. Two and two one more time. And we got him that time at the top of the zone, 95 miles an hour. The four-seamer rides up above the bat. We have struck out Stephen Kwan, and now Stinky himself, Jose Ramirez, will take an intentional walk.
I like how they make the chicken noise in the background.
Yeah. Jorge Soler, another former Angel, will get a chance to do it here.
1 strike.
Jeez. 2 on with 2 outs.
No.
This is inside. It's 1-1. High intensity here in Cleveland.
2.
That's strike 2 in there. We just need one more on Soler. He's 0 for 4 today. He's not seeing it very well. Quijada has been mostly very good. 1-2.
2-2.
Misses way inside.
Blowing away.
Yep. Wow, stretching for that one, and it goes out of fair territory into the stands. Damn, I was hoping that we were going to be able to grab that. Just didn't stay in. Weakly grounded foul. Soler making a battle of it. Past 30 pitches now with Quijada.
Full count.
Below the zone. Full count. Runners will be on the move in the bottom of the 11th of a tie game. Both teams seeking the win in game 2. And that's a swing and a miss. We got him. Soler is sat down and we'll move into 12 innings now. Guardians leaving in Tim Herron. He looked very impressive in the 11th. And Nolan Shanuel will be leading off today, 3 for 4. Got Zach Neto as the ghost runner on second base. Somebody's got to cash in here.
Oh,
And
nice.
Shanuel will get that through into right field. We've got a leadoff single.
Oh.
And the runner goes home, but he is burned at the plate.
Oh, man, that was a bad move.
Yeah, it does not pay off. I was going to say hold him, but it's not up to us when we simulate like this.
Ball. No.
Lawrence Butler now with a man on first instead of second with 1 out. Averaging .275 this year so far with 11 home runs. I like what we're seeing out of Butler.
Yeah, just hit a home run, Butler, and then we don't have to worry about trying to advance the runner.
Well, it goes into the stands, but in foul territory and only about halfway of the distance we needed. 1-1.
Ball 2.
The next one will be out of here then.
There you go. Lawrence Butler is about to crush it. Okay, nope.
This one?
This one? Green
Maybe.
means go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh,
Okay, no, he'll strike out. Maybe we got into his head there. Logan O'Hoppy now with 2 outs and a man on will step to the plate. 1 for 5 today. Struggling a bit at the plate, averaging .215.
Yeah.
No swing and miss at strike 1. Tim Herron's looked really impressive.
Ball 1.
Miss up top.
1-1. Ball 2.
And another miss.
1-2.
Hoppy down 1 and 2. We're going to have to depend on the bullpen here again. One way or another, but I'd like to get it. Oh, Hoppy to right field has popped up, and that's out number 3. I think Quijada probably has to come out here. He's given us really, really good innings, but he's probably reached his limit. Yep, sure has. And we're going to bring in Hans Kraus. With a .219 ERA and 37 innings pitched, he has been a workhorse for us this season, appearing in 30 games, and he has been stellar, particularly against lefties. But a .219 ERA over 37 innings, and there's no team in Major League Baseball that would not jump at the chance to have Hans Kraus right now with how he's performing. And he'll get the shot in the bottom of the 12th to hold it.
yeah, not at all. He's definitely, those numbers are impressive.
Jorge Soler at second base and Will Brennan back to the plates.
Oh, it hit
That's
the
a
bag!
ground ball. It hit the actual bag. Tag him.
Oh,
Okay, we do. We got him. Wow.
holy shit.
Some hijinks and drama at first base as that was a base hit literally. But we get the out. Runner does advance over to third. So 90 feet away from walking it off. And Johnkenski Noel is back to the plate.
Ha.
Strike 1 inside. That runner was going to advance either way, but I did not need the added blood pressure check right there.
No, it hit the bag and rolling. At least it rolled right straight back and not like off to the
Yes.
side somewhere.
Yeah.
Ball. No.
Oh, come on.
Fucking umpire, man.
It was a
That's
clear
for shit.
strike. All right, 2-2 off of the foul tip there. Hans Kraus has evened it back up after that bad call by the umpire. Good sinker low and away, but Noel able to foul tip it.
Hot 3.
And a swing and a miss inside. The sinker ties him up. And Hans Kraus just needs one more against Bo Naylor to push inning number 13. How deep is this game going to go?
This is crazy.
I love that we're battling, though.
1-0.
You know, we've relied on the offense to get us to this point, and now, through the last 3 innings, we've been able to rely on the bullpen. That's a very good day of baseball for us. I'd love to have us seal the deal and win it against such a skilled team as well. The Guardians are no joke.
No, that's true. They got some decent pieces on their team, so.
And that's fouled away. Bo Naylor now behind 1-2. Hans Kraus has been delivering as expected so far. Contact made. It goes to shortstop, and Kraus has a great inning to hold off the Guardians, and he's pumped up about it. We're going to go to 13 today, at least. Just chewing through everybody's bullpen is Trevor Stefan. Stefan. Okay. Got it. Well, he's been really good through his 22 and 2/3. Just a 2 ERA for him. And now Ezekiel Duran gets another shot. Coming back around, O'Hoppe. Look out, he might steal home. Can't grab that slider low and inside. That's a great pitch from Stefan.
Ball 1.
Okay, easy take there. Evens the count. The hard part is, too, is even if we score here, we still have to go hold them.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about being on the road and extras.
Yeah. Contact is made there. A dribbler to first base,
Jesus.
and it's played. Yeah, Duran almost made that. Wow.
Oh, you fell asleep over there.
All right, 90 feet away, and Jason Dominguez is back. Now 1 for 4 today, as we're seeing these guys multiple times. We've gone through that many innings. Runner, runner, no! Come on, man.
Oh my
He attempted
God.
bunt, squeeze, sacrifice to get him there. It leaves him stranded out in the middle of nowhere. And he's got no choice but to get tagged at the plate.
Fuck, that's 2 runners we burnt.
1-2.
Okay, Dominguez, you have to hit a fucking home run now.
That might be the only way that we win this thing, is somebody just hits a long ball. We just don't seem to have the clutch right now to get that runner home.
Damn.
Was inventive to try the bunt squeeze, but just didn't work.
Oh, golfed it.
And that's popped up by Dominguez. That's going to be out number 3. And the goal now is to hold them at 13 to push another extra inning.
Jesus.
This is the game that never ends. But it might, because Brock Burke sucks.
Oh my. Oh my. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
Yeah, 5.17 ERA over 31 innings, a far below league average strikeout rate, and righties crush him. He'll see one right away to begin, and it's Lane Thomas. This is where we could see the end. Need the performance of the lifetime for Brock Burke right now.
Yeah, we definitely need a strikeout here. I'll pop up.
Big swing and a miss. Fooled him on the circle change.
No ball.
So far,
Two
Brock
strikes.
Burke is ahead.
Oi.
Wow, that sound scared me. 101 exit velo off the bat, but way overland left and foul.
Ball.
No chase there. It's all right. We got 1 to throw away. 1 and 2 to Thomas.
Ball 2.
Does not get him
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
Whew. Thomas is getting the barrel on the ball. That's another hard hit at 96, but it's still 2-2.
Stop throwing high. Throw it low. What did I just tell you?
Come on.
Everything middle up. He's clicking on. Go throw it low. Wow, inside at
And
least.
that is a pop-up into shallow center field. That will hold the runner. And that is a great
Oh, no!
out cross, but the
Oh,
throw
my
is
God!
thrown
Get
away.
him!
The throw to third
Holy
base.
shit!
And we got him!
What?
The double play off of a potential error.
What the fuck?
Wow. So we get the out that we needed. Whoa, great dive at shortstop.
Oh!
We got him! The highs and lows of defense here, yeah.
Defense almost lost us the game and then pulled off 2 stellar plays. Holy shit. Oh, man.
Oh, what a situation this has been. We've watched, this is going to be the 5th inning that we're into. Bryce Teodosio comes back, averaging 0.91. We got speed on second base, though, with Jason Dominguez.
Oh, man, if he had just waited a little bit to hit that, he would have option fielded that, no problem.
Yes.
He was just a little behind.
Swinging and miss on the four-seamer, low and away. Stepping ahead 0-2.
You got to advance that runner, man.
Yeah. And there we go!
Oh!
Teodosio has done it! A bloop into right field, played by center, and we have scored in the 14th. It's 8-7, Angels.
Man. Holy shit. The unlikeliest of heroes.
All right, production off the bench. Can we get anything more now? Tucker Flint with the opportunity.
Mom spaghetti.
Ball 1.
Watches that inside. And 1. And he'll go after that one. He'll lift it into left field, but that will be played. A pop out to Quan for out number 1. Matthew Lugo is going to step in, the 3rd bench player in the lineup today. Still no substitution for one of the everydayers. Very interesting. The throw back over, and we're safe.
Oh, Lugo.
Lugo.
Oi.
Hit hard, center of the zone, but it's foul.
Late on that pitch.
Yeah. Couldn't time up the bullseye. Runner is going to second. And it's a foul ball. A hit and run was the play there, but Lugo only able to foul it. Now he's behind 0-2. And he will pop that up in the shallow center field.
Oh, drop!
No, oh my gosh, it drops in! Wow, okay. He just couldn't get there, I guess. And Lugo with a bloop single, and now we've got 2 men on base as the lineup turns over for Zach Neto. Interesting inning we're having here.
No, that's a ball.
Definitely been a wild one.
1 ball, no strike.
Oh, Neto was hit by a pitch today. Get some revenge, man. Crush it.
Yeah.
It's the best way to get revenge is give a fan a souvenir.
Yeah.
That should have been it right there.
Yeah, the ball hits you. Now you hit the ball.
Yeah. Go for 5 today. You don't want to go 0 for 6. Come on, Neto. 1 and 2 against him.
Don't make me sharpen my scissors. Oh.
And that's foul. Got a good piece of that one.
Ball.
The discipline to hold
2-2.
back evens it to 2 and 2. Stefan feeling the pressure. No, he's off on the timing, and Neto is sat down 0 for 6 today. But we'll turn to Nolan Shonowell, who is 4 for 5. Come on.
Shonowell's having a day.
Yep.
1-0.
You know, in extra innings that we need more than just that 1 run in. It's taken all our effort to get here to the 14th. Let's give us a real shot. Strike one. Oh, this has been a great game. Oh, man, it's hit hard, but the timing is off. Shauna Will down 1-2.
Crack of the bat, man.
Yeah. And that is going to be a routine out to second base. But we have scored our run. Now it's time to hold them one last time in the bottom of the 14th. We are going to leave Brock Burke out on the mound. Are you kidding me?
You face a righty.
Newman on second. Yeah. Rengifo at the plate as the lineup turns over for Cleveland. Contact is made, and it will drop foul. No one had a chance to do it. Lucky break for Burke. Strike two is in there.
2 strikes.
Rengifo averaging 299.
Ball.
He'll watch ball one outside. Hard contact, and that's a perfect spot for us. Played at short. Shonwell grabs it at first base. An unproductive out for Cleveland, and Stephen Kwan back at the plate, 2 for 6 today. Incredible that these guys are getting 7 opportunities in this game. And that's a good strike one on the outer edge. One unfazed.
No.
Misses barely with that slider. It's a really good pitch, too. A weak dribbler. It's going to be played in shallow infield. Runner advances, but we've got our second out. We're only one away now for Jose Ramirez, the exact guy that the Cleveland Guardians would want in this situation. He's 2 for 5 today. He's gone yard already. He's come through so many times in the past, and the Angels clinging to a run lead. Everything on the shoulders of Brock Burke.
I would have walked him.
That's strike one inside as the crowd is olaying. Or are they saying Jose to the tune of Olay? It doesn't matter because the Angels are going to win this game and send Cleveland back to the hometown, I guess.
Send them home crying.
The first 2 games, the Angels have taken it in Cleveland, and that feels especially good. What a fantastic game to drop into and see us pull that one out. Brock Burke gets the win off of 2 stellar innings of holding them, and the Angels lead the series 2-0.